and Girls Club members, surprise, surprise! Welcome to Weekly Story Time with the Boys and Girls Club of the San Fernando Valley. My name is Ian Smith, and I will be sharing this story with you today. You're going to love this one. This story is called 1, 2, 3, Oops, written by Michael Coleman and Gwyneth Williamson. Let's just jump right on in. Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit had a big family, a very big family, a very, very big family. I wonder how many bunnies we have, said Mr. Rabbit one morning. I think I'll count them today. Why not wait until later, said Mrs. Rabbit. I would. No, said Mr. Rabbit firmly. I'll do it now. He went outside to where the bunnies were playing. Mr. Rabbit started counting. 1, 2, 3, oops. Oh, noggin sploggin, he exclaimed. You'll see Mr. Rabbit going outside, starting to count the bunnies. And as we continue, with a hop and a skip, the bunnies he had been counting ran off to join their brothers and sisters. He couldn't tell which ones he had counted and which ones he hadn't. Mr. Rabbit started again. This time he got a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops. Oh, noggin sploggin, boodle doodle, he grumbled. The bunnies had started a game of tag, and he lost count again. Mr. Rabbit tried one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops. Oh, noggin sploggin, boodle doodle, grizzly whizzly, he groaned. The bunnies had started playing hide and seek. Now he couldn't see any of them, and he lost count again. This is no good, said Mr. Rabbit. I have to think of a better way to count the bunnies. So he sat and he thought till he had a good idea. I know, he said. I'll give a carrot to every bunny I count. That way, I'll see the ones I missed. So Mr. Rabbit started counting again. This time, he handed a carrot to each bunny he counted. You'll see him handing out the carrots. He's got his plan. I think he's going to do it this time. So as I said, this time he handed a carrot to each bunny he counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops! Oh, noggin sploggin, boodle doodle, grizzly whizzly, sniffly whiffly, he cried. The bunnies he had given carrots had eaten them. He couldn't tell which ones he had counted and which ones he hadn't. Then Mr. Rabbit had another good idea. I'll tell them to sit down when I've counted them, so that way I won't get mixed up. So Mr. Rabbit told the bunnies to sit down once he counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops! Oh, noggin sploggin, boodle doodle, grizzly whizzly, sniffly whiffly, jingle bingle, he shouted. The ground was full of prickly weeds, so just as soon as the bunnies sat down, they jumped up again, and Mr. Rabbit had lost count once more. Mr. Rabbit thought, and finally he had another idea. I'll send every bunny I count indoors. The ones still outside will be the ones I haven't counted. I can't possibly get mixed up this way. So Mr. Rabbit started counting again. This time, every bunny he counted was sent indoors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops! Oh! Noggin, splugin, boodle doodle, grizzly whizzly, sniffly whiffly, jingle bingle, fuddle duddle, yelled Mr. Rabbit, stomping his foot. You'll see him sending him indoors, and then it looks like he's confused again because he lost count. Let's turn to the next page. He had forgotten that their home had a back door. Every bunny he sent in the front came out the back way. He lost count yet again. Mr. Rabbit wouldn't give up. He sat down once more and thought all afternoon and all evening. Then he noticed a patch of mud on the ground, and he had his best idea yet. "Got it," said Mr. Rabbit. "I'll put a dab of mud on the tail of every bunny I count. Then I'll know the bunnies with clean tails are the ones I haven't counted yet. I can't possibly get mixed up this way." So Mr. Rabbit began to count once more. Every time he counted the bunny, he put a blob of mud on its tail. You'll see him deliberately putting mud on bunny's tails. Sounds like fun to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops! Oh, noggin, sploggin, boodle, doodle, grizzly, whizzly, sniffly, whiffly, jingle, bingle, fuddle, duddle, jungle, bungle. He roared, jumping up and down. It had started to rain. All the blobs of mud he put on the bunnies had washed away. He lost count yet again. "I give up," said Mr. Rabbit. He stomped angrily back indoors. "I'll never be able to count all these bunnies," he cried. At that moment, Mr. and Miss Rabbit's bunnies scampered back inside. Tired and happy after playing all day, they were soon fast asleep. "I told you wait till later," said Mrs. Rabbit. "Now try counting them again." So Mr. Rabbit began counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. "I did it! I've done it!" "Oh, no, you haven't," said Miss Rabbit. "You still have to count all the little ones." And here you'll see a picture of all the little ones Mr. Rabbit still hasn't counted yet. The end. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this story. 1, 2, 3, Oops! Written by Michael Coleman and Gwyneth Williamson. This has been Storytelling with the Boys and Girls Club of the San Fernando Valley. See you again soon.
Thank you everyone for watching the video. Go ahead and drop a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Keep a lookout for Drawing with Dwayne and more activities for all of you to do at home. Thank you.